Welcome to Living Life with Alina. We live life here. Stay tuned.
Hi, are you subscribed to my YouTube channel yet? Don't let them like to you, it's fun with you. Subscribe. Do not mind the background, child. So initially I had filmed this video already, but then when I uploaded it, it got copyrighted and I needed to remove it, take it down and record another video. So hey honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is Living Life with Alina and I'm Alina, and as you've read in the title down below, I'm going to be doing a story time where I'm going to be telling you guys how we once got mugged. Yes, this beautiful face once got mugged, okay, and it was not cute at all. I think it served me right, because what was I doing that time, that place, in that situation? Things could have been avoided, but they weren't, so it served me right. I think I deserved it. Okay, if you're interested in hearing the rest of the story, please stay tuned in. So this is what had happened, right? We had a group, in 2015, we had a group in my street, which consists of me, my friend, R, G, B, W, and N. Right, those were my group mates, my street mates. Me and friend are girls and the rest are boys. So we would always chill at a spot in my street called the Parliament. So every time 6 p.m, when it's 6 p.m, it's time to go to the Parliament. When you hear a whistle like wiki wiki, that means 6 p.m, it's time to go to the Parliament, it's time to go chill. So every day 6 p.m, we'll go chill at the Parliament. So this particular year, my parents had gone to the north, and on that Saturday, was it Friday or Saturday? On a Friday or Saturday night, we decided, okay, now today we're not going to chill at the Parliament, let's make plans. And we made plans to smoke habli pipe at some guy's house. I've never met this guy, let's call him Zoti. We made plans to go smoke pipe at Zoti's house. Okay, Zoti lives he lives 2 streets from my street, from where I live. Okay, fine, sharp. We go to Zoti's house, but before we go to Zoti's house, wait guys, quick disclaimer, let me tell you guys something. So W was my friend's boyfriend at that time, and that night I was vibing with B. For some reason that night I was vibing with B, just kissing, just vibing, man, with B. Nothing serious. I was small, I didn't know anything that time. Nothing serious, so I was vibing with B that night. So B and I were vibing that night. My friend and W were in a relationship, so those two are in a relationship, and the rest of the guys decided, the R, the G, and the N, them decided to invite girls over. They invited girls over. So these girls came through, and these girls were already tipsy. I think they're coming from chill place or chill spot already. So when they came, they were already tipsy or drunk. Should I call them drunk? I think they're just tipsy, drunk. Alas moment, they're just making noise, and the girls were just dancing in the spirits of the commonalities. Okay, fine, we go to Zoti's room, we go chill there. Okay, Zoti lives in the back room of a house, in a back room. He lives in the back room of a yard. So we go chill at Zoti's room. So guys, Zoti's room is very tiny. It's very tiny, and at that time I didn't smoke habli pipe and I didn't drink alcohol. So the guys decided to buy me a 2-liter Fanta grape cool drink. That's what I was drinking for the night, and they bought for themselves alcohol, and they bought their flavor for their pipe, and they're just smoking, vibes, listening to music while we're drinking. So I decided to go chill outside, because I felt so the room was so overcrowded. I felt, man, claustrophobic. Is it claustrophobic or not? Those, when you don't like being in tiny places. The room was so tiny, guys, and there was smoke everywhere, pipe. And bro, I decided to go chill outside. So I was chilling outside, and since I was vibing with B that night, B decided to accompany me outside. So me and B are vibing outside, or B and I are vibing outside. He's drinking his alcohol. Sometimes we'll go in the room and go smoke pipe and come out and come stand with me outside. Chill vibes. And then the girls start asking me questions like, oh, why are you uncomfortable? Did we do something to you? Why are you outside? Like, don't you like us? I'm like, no, girls, it's not something deep. No bad vibes. I just want to chill outside because it's a bit crowded in there and I don't smoke pipe and I don't drink alcohol. That's what I told the girls and they understood. Ah, sharp, perfect. As I'm now vibing with B, so next to Zoti's room, there's another room. As I'm vibing with B, B calls me and tells me, let's go into this room. And I'm asking him now, what can my concern like? He's like, no, let's just go. Then I'm stupid, guys. I'm so stupid. I don't understand anything. I'm not clicking anything. So B had already spoken to the owner of the room, I think. So when we went into that room, we found a guy in the room. As we entered, the guy's like, oh no, oh you guys are here. Oh okay, cool, sharp. Once you guys can use the room. Once you guys are done, and then you just call me and then I'll come back. I'm just like, why are you going in? Once we are done with what are you doing in this room, Habo? Like, why should we call you when we are done? Done with what? And I look at him like, what my concern in the camera? He tells me to sit on the bed. I sit on the bed. I'm quiet. I'm like, what are you doing in this room? As I'm sitting, guys, on the bed, as I'm getting comfortable, I just hear a lady, yeah, like, you guys are being disrespectful. You guys brought your horse in my room. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. And I'm just like, what? And I tell B, bro, why did you bring me into this room? And it's like, because he didn't understand. The lady spoke in my language. I'm like, no, bro, let's go out of this room. I don't like this. This is messed up. Let's get out of this room. We go out of the room. We go join the others in Zoti's room. We go back to Zoti's room. This time around, I decided to go inside and not chill outside because, people thought I was like, I got myself almost. It was like, and I went inside to chill with the rest of the people. I watched them smoke pipe. They're listening to music and I'm just there chilling, vibing. Okay, I'm sitting. So I think the lady that caught us in the other room went to report us to the owner of the house. The owner of the house was a granny. I hear this granny, man. So these people speak Oshwambo and I'm Oshwambo speaking. And the people that I'm chilling with do not understand Oshwambo. So I am Oshwambo speaking in the house where we at. I think the owner of the house, I don't think. The owner of the house is Oshwambo speaking and the people that I was chilling with are not Vambus. So I'm the only one that understood the situation or understood what was being said. So as I'm chilling there, I'm sitting, I hear a granny. I'm just like, guys, so we need to go. I'm like, guys, we need to go. And they're like, what said you? I'm like, this lady has a stick. This granny has a stick, guys. And as we're running out of the room, she's trying to hit us with the stick, but she couldn't see properly because it was like kind of dark. She's trying to hit us with the stick, and we're just running and we are running. Guys, it was so funny. We ran out of the room. Sharp, we are out of the room. Okay, cool. We were chased out. We ran into the streets. Now the streets that night, the streets were loud. People were outside. It was like 1 a.m. But the streets were noisy. There was a vibe. And now we are with these girls that the guys had invited. And I'm vibing with B. B gave me his hoodie. B gave me his money to like hold for him. It was a 70 bucks and I had 100 bucks with me that night. So I had 170 bucks with me, on me. And I put it in my back pocket jean. Okay, and we are now in the streets. We are chased out. So we decide what's next. Where's the next point at? And then we decide, no man, let's just go home. It's late. It's 1 a.m. Let's just go sleep. And then these girls hit us with a punch and say, boom, we don't have taxi money to go back home. These strangers that the guys had invited, and I'm just like, what? But Hanan, you don't have taxi money to go back home. Okay. Now I'm asking the guys, so you guys invited these girls, right? Don't you have taxi money for your girlfriends? And they're like, no, we finished all the money by buying the alcohol and the pipe and the flavor. There's no taxi money. And these guys couldn't accommodate these girls into their homes. Now I have money, right? I have money. I decided I am not gonna spend my money on nobody's child. I'm gonna keep quiet. I miss the situation. I'm like, okay, there's no taxi, there's no money. I keep quiet and we decide, okay, let's escort these girls. I ask, where do the girls live? Guys, guess where these girls live? Guess. Korea Dam. Guys, I live in Vambo location. And these girls live in Korea. And that time I'm 15 years old. I've never been to Korea. I don't know the way to Korea. I would just get lost walking to Korea. I don't know. Where do I begin? If I have to walk to Korea, where do I begin? I don't know anything. Okay. We escort this girls. We are walking. Long walk to freedom, guys. We are walking over to Jerusalem. We are walking. We reached Soweto KFC. And we decide like, yo guys, we've walked a mile now, like it's far, we also have to go back home. Like right now, all we are gonna have to do is stop a taxi driver and beg them to take you guys home. We stop a taxi driver, we ask this man kindly, Tate, please, oh we are coming from a party, we don't have money, please help us, these girls need to get back home and they don't have money, please assist us, take them home. Okay, the man was kind enough, guys, such a kind man. He took the girls, find the girls, get into the cab, they drive off. Now it's time for the 7 of us to go back home. Guys, it's dark. By this time, it's like 2 a.m. It's dark. We need to walk back home. Now, as we are walking, we decide to give our phones to W. W is my friend's boyfriend, and he was the fastest runner amongst the group. So we decide to give him our phones because if someone like tries attacking us and he runs away, our phones would be safe with him. But in the midst of things, like as we are walking, I think W and I get into an argument and I take my phone from him. Like, I bring my phone, I that much you come at my phone, bring my phone. I took my phone from W. How stupid are you, Alina? How dumb of you. I take my phone from W and I keep my phone and I put it in the hoodie, base hoodie, the one that I was wearing. I put it in base hoodie's pockets, the one that I was wearing in the pocket. We are walking. As we are walking, you know, here, but there's like a bus stop, man. What is the place? And I'm Grootwinkels. Yeah, Grootwinkels. It's like a bus stop thingy. We spot a few guys standing there, and so W is like, "Aye guys, ek full wind man. Come and start let's turn back, let's go. These guys look a bit dodgy." And we are like, "Aye, oh bruh, W, why always this negative? Why are you scared, bro? Like nothing is going to happen." And then the gents jump in like, "Aye, you two girls, you guys are safe with us. Aye, those guys won't touch you guys. Nothing's gonna happen with you guys. Ah man, aye guys man, guys clinkies man. Aye, exam was net so mak expaza net so." The mouth, the tongue, the power of the tongue, my dear. We walk. I'm even like, aye guys, and me, it's me. Guys, nothing is gonna happen, guys. Let's go. What will happen? Let's go. Confidently. I don't know at what point, what question mark, comma, full stop, exclamation mark, I don't know. I just saw people People are running. So when I saw people running, I start laughing and I also start running. But I'm not running seriously, guys. I'm running and I'm laughing because it's just funny. So I started, I'm running. And then as I'm running, I had long rastas, guys. Long rasta braids. As I'm running, I just feel someone pull my hair backwards. I'm like, what the hell? I turn around. It's a guy. I turn back around in front of me. It's another guy. I'm a sandwich. I'm a sausage. Like, I'm a hot dog. These guys have put me in the middle. And I'm just confused as hell. And I'm like, what? I got served. Now these guys are feeling me. Vasti phone. The phone is in the hoodie. And remember, I have money in my back pocket. Luckily, they didn't touch my back pocket. They didn't touch my jean. They're just looking for the phone. Vasti phone. So there was a house in front of me, like a house in front of me. So I attempted to take out the phone from my pockets and throw it in the yard next to me. As I'm throwing, this guy holds my hand and he takes the phone from my hand. Oh, guys, my heart just sunk. You know, They took my phone and then they are there now. When they took my phone, they're trying to flirt with me, trying to kiss me. I'm like, no, don't touch me. Like, you guys already have my phone. What do you want from me? Like, don't touch me. And then they're also trying to remove the hoodie. They're trying to open the hoodie. And mind you, this is not my hoodie. I don't have money. I'm 15 years old. Where am I going to get money to replace B's hoodie? So I don't have money. I pull the hoodie and I run as fast as I can. Run. That time, the people that I was with disappeared. I don't see anybody. I don't see friend, who's the girl. I don't see her. I don't see R. I don't see W. I don't see G. I don't see B, who I was vibing with that night. I don't see N. I see nobody. The streets are empty. There are no cars. I don't know where I'm running to, but I'm running. I am running, guys. As I'm running, I hear a familiar voice. I hear B's voice, and B's like, hard up. And I'm like, what? Familiar voice, running faster now. I'm running. I run. Okay, fine. I see BB's asking me, is she afgevat? I'm like, damn. Now I start laughing because I'm in disbelief. I laugh. I'm like, I let my phone gevat. Now I'm laughing. I'm like, they took my phone, bro. Okay, B waits for me. He holds my hand. We ran together. We ran. Me and B are running. Oh, B, me. I'm wondering, why didn't this idiot hold my hand like this when we first started running? Why did they just run without saying run? Now he's holding. Gosh. B is holding my hand. We are running. We ran. Then as we are running, we see N and W in front of us. We're like, oh, then they're like, oh, you guys. Now we run. Now we are reunited, the four of us. It's Alina, B, W, and N. The four of us are reunited. Now we don't know where R is. We don't know where J is. And we don't know where friend is. And I'm asking them, where are the rest of the guys? They're like, bro, we don't know where they are. Now we are like, okay, should we wait for them? Or should we just go home? Maybe they're already at home. Maybe they already ran and reached home. But we are contemplating, like, should we wait? Or maybe they are safe. Or should we wait? Maybe they are safe. Should we wait? We don't know. We are not sure. We decided, let's walk. Guys, I'm so lucky these guys did not search my back pocket, my jean back pocket, because they would have taken the money, but they didn't search there. So my money was still safe. And instead of us like looking for a cab to go home, we decided to continue walking. Were we not stupid? No. We were definitely stupid. Cool. We decided to continue walking. As we are walking, I hear someone calling me, Alina! I turn around and I see it's friend. Friend is running, crying, and laughing at the same time. I'm asking myself, what is going on? They all come running. It's R, it's G, it's friend. People are running. I'm like, what happened, guys? Where were you guys? They're like, no, the gents, as you guys started running, the gents pulled us by the corner. And when we went there, apparently there were more guys behind the bus stop, Shandy. I don't know that place. There are more guys there, and then these guys apparently pulled them by the corner, and then they started doing shopping on their bodies. So my friend came back shoeless. She had no shoes. They took her All-Stars. I remember that night she wore black All-Stars. They took her All-Stars. Fine. G, I'm looking at G. G is shirtless. G has no shirt. They took his hoodie and they took his shirt. He had no shirt. He had an Adidas shirt on that night. They took his shirt. Okay, I'm looking at R. R is naked, guys. R is naked. R is bottomless. R is naked. R only has boxers on and socks. That's all he has on his body. I'm asking myself, guys, what happened? They're like, no, these guys were doing shopping on our bodies. They were like, no, this is a cute shirt, take it off. This is a nice hoodie, take it off. These are cute shoes, take them off. Like, apparently they're doing shopping on their body. Oh, this is a nice pair of jeans, take them off. Apparently the guys were doing shopping on their bodies, and that's how that situation happened. And I'm like, what? And then they're like, no, and if you try to hesitate and you try to tell them no, they'll beat you with a steel on your back. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. Friend is like, yeah, bro. Like, the guys were beating with steels on their back, and since they were trying to hesitate, I'm like, wow, you guys were in for a bumpy ride. Fine, guys. We decide to walk back home. We are walking. Guys, even if I decided let's take cab, because I was on with money, the streets were empty, bro. The streets were empty. There were no cars, no people, nothing. It's 3 a.m. It's 3, yeah. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. There are no cars. And I was like, oh my goodness, why did I take my phone from W during that argument? My phone would have still been safe. But maybe they would have taken something else. Maybe my glasses, because I wore glasses that time. Maybe they would have taken my glasses. Those guys are stupid. Okay, fine. We walk back home. As we are walking back home, we see a police van. Okay, we see a police van. Our hopes are up. We're like, oh, police, police, police. We stop the police van. Ah, stop, 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 stop. We stop the police van. We greet them. Oh, how are you, say? How are you, officers? Oh, fine. Now we tell them the story. We just got robbed here by red vehicles. The guys are still there. Can you guys please assist us? They're like, oh, my eye, my eye. They're like, oh, do you know the guys? We're like, yes. Then they're like, will you guys be able to remember the guys? We're like, yes, we can identify them. And then they're like, oh, since you guys can identify them, just come open a case tomorrow morning at the police station. But Namibian police, why be like that now? They're like, come open a case tomorrow morning at the police station. They didn't offer us a ride, nothing. They didn't help us, nothing. Just come open a case tomorrow morning at the police station. We are hit. We decide to continue our long walk to freedom. We walk back home. We walk and then we reach home. I think I'm not sure, but B decides to go home. He even forgot about his money, guys. I remember I had $70. He forgot about his money. B went home. G went home. Yeah, G also went home. And I'm not sure about R. R was the naked one. I'm not sure about R. I think R. I'm not sure if he went home or not. But then I remember N and I, friend and her boyfriend W, we decided to walk to the guys. Imagine we just got robbed, but we are still thinking about food. So we decided to walk to Hakana service station to go buy chips because we are hungry. So we walk to the service station, guys. We buy food. We come back home, we eat, and then we go to sleep. Now as I come into bed, my parents were in the north that year, and I left my sibling Ndapewa with my aunt. I come home, they are sleeping. So I always had a key. So I used to go out with a key all the time. I always had a key. So I come back, I find them sleeping, and I take my aunt's phone. I call luckily I had my aunt's password. I take my aunt's phone, I call my number. My number is ringing. It's ringing. It's ringing, but nobody is picking up the damn phone. It's ringing. In the morning, I tell my aunt, bro, people took my phone. She's like, what? I'm like, yep, they took my phone. If you guys can hear someone blowing their nose, yes, it's my sister Ndapewa. She has a flu or whatever you call it. I'm like, yep, the people took my phone and I'm phoneless. And she's like, what? I'm like, yes, please don't tell my parents. I would like to break the news to them myself. I want to tell them myself. Please don't tell my parents. She's like, okay, cool, Masha, I won't tell them yourself. I think she went and told the rest of her siblings that I got robbed. So then my aunt tries calling my phone again the next morning. We call my phone again. The guy picks up and then he pretends to be my boyfriend. He's like, yeah, there's my cherry's phone. I'm just like, what? He's lying. I'm not his girlfriend. I don't even know him. He just mugged my phone yesterday. Like, I don't know him. My aunt is like, bring the phone back. And he's like, no. If they want the phone, they must come get the phone at Yanyonker. I think they saw my pictures in my phone. It was a Huawei phone, by the way. They saw my pictures and then they found out that I schooled at Yanyonker. So they tell my aunt that no, I should go get my things at Yanyonker and they'll give me my stuff. They'll give us our stuff back, basically. So I go to the guys, our group, the crew. I go to the crew. I'm like, guys, the guys said we should go to my school and go get our stuff. They'll give us our stuff back. This guys, my crew, guys, how disappointing. My crew is like, no, just go alone and come back with all our stuff, because if all of us go, they will rob us again. Just go alone and come back with the rest of our stuff. I'm like, how hypocritical, the hypocrisy. I'm not what? Alina, me, go alone to go get things. we're all in this together now. All of a sudden I must go alone. I'm like, no. And they're like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I decided not to go, guys. I'm not stupid. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go. So I let it go, guys. Like I didn't go. I didn't go get my stuff. I didn't mash up. Now my parents had to come back home the next day. Tell me, guys. Tell me why. When my parents got back home, they already knew that I got robbed, and I no longer had a phone. When my parents came, I'm quiet. So I'm still thinking of a way and ideas on how to approach them and tell them the situation and tell them how I lost my phone. No, just trying to narrow down the situation in the simplest form, so I can get comfortable and tell them, so they don't freak out, because I know my parents, I know in what way to approach them. My parents call me into the room, they confront me, they ask me, where's your phone? I'm like, yeah. I just had to tell them the truth, because they already knew, but they already knew the reason why. My parents never asked for my phone. They never ask for my phone. But on this day, they decided to ask for my phone. I'm like, it's over. They know. I tell them it got robbed. And then they are scolding me. They're like, serious things could have happened to you. You could have gotten stabbed. You could have gotten raped, killed. Anything could have happened. But they are like, it's true, guys. Like, anything could have happened that night. Like, I was so lucky. I was so lucky I came out of it alive and well. Glory be to the Lord. They're like, anything could have happened to you. Like, wow, what were you doing that? Guys, I told them it was 9 p.m. But it was 3 a.m. that night. I told them it was 9 p.m. and I told them it was just here in my street. Parents, if you're watching this, hi. Yes, I lied. And I learned my lesson. But I told them it was 9 p.m. and I got robbed here in my street. I didn't tell them that I was very far away and it was 3 a.m. and we were escorting girls to Korea. I didn't tell them none of that. Like, no, I would have been in bigger trouble. Like, what the hell? Like, no, guys. Anyways, that's the end of my story. I mean, that guy Zoti, where we went to smoke pipe, the people chased him out. He was renting there. He got chased out the next day because they blamed him, and then they told him that he brings girls to the house and stuff, and I think it was not allowed. It was against the rules. So he lost his place. He was placeless, and we continued with our lives. We are still in contact. We still see each other. We still laugh about this story every time we see each other. But I just don't understand me. Why did you go tell my parents? Like, I think my aunt went to tell the rest of her siblings because I trust her. I know she didn't tell my parents. I think she went to go tell the rest of her siblings, and one of her siblings told my parents. But I don't understand why go to that extent. I said I want to tell my parents myself. But no. Someone said to jump the line and go tell my parents. And I bet this person was not even saying it out of worry. Like, no, they're worried about me. Because if they were worried about me, they would have called me to check up on me, but they didn't do that. They pretended like they did not hear anything and decided to call my parents with that excitement of the yeah, always say. Like, why would you do that? Like, that's why I don't trust y'all. I'm so disappointed. Anyways, those are bygones. If you guys enjoyed this story time, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, share, and do the most, man. I love you guys. Those that always watch my videos, I love you guys 100 tons of times. And as I always say, give love to receive love. Until next time, it's Toodles.